everyone, my name is Sabrina and welcome to my channel. It is nearly 2018, or maybe it'll be 2018 by the time this is out. I have written down 18 things to do in 2018. They're all things that I want to do and some of them are kind of more personal than others, so maybe won't apply to your life as much as mine, but yeah. Let's get started. So the first thing that I want to do, and it's at the top of my list because I just booked this trip, and that is to go to Cuba. So I've learned so much about Cuba through my education, through my degree, and I've learned so much about their history and their culture, and it's #1 on my bucket list. And I just booked a flight and Airbnbs for our stay there. I'm going with my sister and I'm so excited. So I put that at the top of my list because it's something that I definitely wanted to do in 2018, and even though it's booked and everything's good to go, I haven't done it yet, so it's #1. #2 is to graduate. So I am finishing my 4-year, that's 3, should I be graduating? I don't know. My 4-year Honors Bachelor of Arts in History, and I should be done in April, and I'll graduate in June if everything goes to plan. I only have 1 semester left, but you know, anything could happen in a semester, so I don't want to get too ahead of the game, and I'm really excited to have done that. #3 is to get into a graduate program. So I'm finishing up my grad school applications presently, well not presently, but around this time. I've just been working on some of them recently, and I'm not even actually really sold on going to grad school, but I just wanted to get into one. I'm gonna fix this, maybe like this. There, that's a bit better. Slightly, not much. And then #4 is kind of in the same tune as #3, and that's to get a new job. So I haven't decided if, well, I'm gonna apply for big kid jobs, full-time positions, and also part-time positions and internships. And really, the only thing on my bucket list is to get any one of those. I'm kind of just putting resumes out there, doing interviews, and letting the world decide where I should end up, because I don't think I'll be getting overwhelming amount of offers. #5 again goes along with those other two. So I'm graduating. I've gone to school in my hometown, so my university is in my hometown. I never had to move out, so I'm 21 years old and I've never moved out. So on my bucket list is to move out, whether that be to go to grad school somewhere else or to get a job somewhere else. I've been really committed to moving to the UK. So all of the jobs, and I think 3 out of the 4 grad schools I applied to are in the UK. So that's kind of huge to move overseas, but it's on my bucket list. #6, that's 10, Sabrina. #6 is to swim in the ocean. So I live on the lake, on Lake Superior in Thunder Bay, Ontario. That sounded so Canadian! I can't even hear myself properly, but I know that sounded Canadian. Wow. Anyways, so I live on the lake and I get plenty of swimming in at beaches in the summer, but unless I travel to a coast or to another country that's on the seaside, I don't actually get to swim in the ocean very often. And I just love it. I love how it smells, and I love the saltiness, and I love how your hair is afterwards. I just love that so much, and I realize now as I say this I will get to swim in the ocean when I'm in Cuba, so that will be fun. #7 is very similar to #6, but that's to go cliff jumping. I'm actually terrified of heights, and I know there are some spots in Thunder Bay you can go cliff jumping, but I've never done it because I'm a baby. But I think it would be one of those things, like as soon as you jump you'd be like, yes! And I'm a really good swimmer, so I have nothing to worry about apart from maybe rocks, but that's on my list. #8 is to go horseback riding. It's kind of lame, but last year when I went to Ireland, I was supposed to go to the Cliffs of Moher and do a tour on horseback, and I never got the chance to, so I have always kind of regretted not getting to do that. I just think it would be such a cool way to see new territory. And I'm one of the kind of people who loves horses. I know there's 3 kinds of people who hate them, people who are obsessed horse girls, and then people like me who is just like, wow, that's a horse. It's like a very big dog who's very smart. #9 is to go to a concert. I only got to go to 1 concert this year actually, but that was because it was so freaking pricey. So I'd like to go to another concert. Hopefully if I do move to the UK I could see some of my favorite bands, because I like a lot of musicians that are a lot smaller and like really affordable, but they all only tour in the UK, so I've never gotten, like, nobody's really small touring up in Thunder Bay. Well, I guess there are some people, and I have gone to those concerts, but I don't count them because they're here. Whatever. I'd really like to go to a concert of one of my favorite artists that's like a bit smaller. I don't really want to go to another arena tour this year. Too old for that, unless it's Reputation. I want to see Reputation, but I don't know where in the world I'll be. I got the code, the access code, the verified fan access code, and I couldn't use it because I didn't know where I'd be. Number 10 is to write a song. Sounds very moody and artistic, a little too artistic for me personally, but I do dabble in poetry, and I recently started playing the piano again and low-key trying to learn how to play the guitar. I look over there because that's where my guitar is, and I've never learned how to play it. But I've actually started writing, like, I can't play the piano that well, but I've started writing like music, poetry, so I'd like to like combine the two and just write an actual song. I think that would be really fun and cool. Fun hobby to do. Cool to me, not to other people. I would never play it for anyone. It would be really embarrassing because I have no musical knowledge. Oh, and I just skipped number 11, so I'm gonna have to make one up on the fly. Number 11 is what I've got down for number 12, and that is to learn to play the guitar. It actually says basic guitar because I can't play the guitar at all right now, so I would like to be able to play chords and maybe a few Taylor Swift songs, and then, you know, go from there. I don't want to be too ambitious because this has been on my bucket list for every year for probably like the past 4 years, and I've never done it. So now number 12 is to learn German. I actually over the holidays have been on Duolingo learning like very, very basic German, and it's really fun actually. I think it's just like, for me it's just like I am so in awe of like all the things you can learn just from using the internet. So, you know, I've been doing Duolingo, I'm getting down basic German. I could watch shows in German. You can always change shows on Netflix to different languages. They might not always have German, they'll always have German subtitles. You could watch, you know, YouTubers in German. I don't know if Germany has YouTubers, lots of them. Probably they have some. Oh, number 14 is to road trip in a foreign country. I really, really wanted to road trip through the Balkan region, but I don't really have anyone to go with, so that's kind of on the back burner right now. I'd also really like to do like a, maybe even like a bike tour around northern France, like in Normandy, because I've always wanted to go there. But it's like everything's pretty close there, so it wouldn't be much of a road trip if you're just driving like 30 minutes a day. Number 15 is to apply/learn film photography. I've been, again, dabbling in film. I found my parents' old Canons, and I bought some film. I forgot what it was called. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I bought some film, and I've been taking pictures. I have no idea if they're going to turn out well or not. So number 15 is to perfect a travel vlog. So I really want to create like my own editing style for a travel vlog, because I actually don't know how much I'm going to actually end up traveling this year, but I know I would like to vlog when I'm in Cuba, and I love looking back at my vlogs, so I'd like to just kind of work on that and curate something that's really ArcticSabrina. And then number 17 is just fall in love with a heart for an O. With anything or everything. So I don't really necessarily want like a partner, but I just want to find something new that I really am passionate about. And I think that usually happens naturally throughout the year, but you know, it takes like trying new things and doing things you wouldn't normally do to find those things. So I'd like that to happen. 17 is to win an award. I didn't specify like what kind of award, and I have no idea what kind of award I would like. But I just think that's a reflection of like how passionate and motivated and how far you've come in one of your endeavors in life. I don't know if this is a realistic one because I haven't applied for any awards. And I don't know how stringent I'm being. Like, does it count as an award if I get a scholarship? I don't know. I think number 18 for me is something that's been on other past years too, is that's to complete a work of art. I think in the past I've written like a big canvas or something, but I don't necessarily need it to be just paint on a canvas. Maybe I think more multimedia. You know, I always, like when I'm running or falling asleep or something, I'll have these ideas of artworks that I could do, or like songs that I could write, and I have these visions but I never apply them, and I think this year I want to apply them more. And so having that kind of goal set, it's hopefully will make me do that. Anyways, I have babbled on for like 10 minutes now. Let me know what you would like to do this year. Give me some inspiration, because I find it really hard to think of things, and I want to push myself to do things that I don't normally do, and I can't really think of those things, so hit me with some inspiration. And now I'm gonna go eat Christmas lunch with my family. So I hope you had happy holidays, and I will see more of you in 2018.